for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Huskers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Sooners offense will have the ball first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing...
Breaks into the open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. Inside the 40. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Sooners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Motion from the back. Lost a throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Madison. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
Yeah, so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
You know, you would have thought that after having 3 interceptions in their last game, the quarterback would absolutely never throw this guy's way. But here we are. We're in the first drive, and they're trying to be aggressive, and they're attacking one of their best players defensively, and he makes them pay. 4 picks in 2 games. We got to be talking about this guy for the Heisman, right?
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big...
Menu narration option is set to off.
This defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Quarterback on the keeper. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They've got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Using the quick game. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
And the Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They'll leave it with him. Got a little space. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Parker. Grabbed behind the line, it's McAllister. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies here, and he stopped from getting the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Wide open downfield. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. The snap sets up the throw. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Liberty has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 21 to Illinois. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Dropping back, it's Parker. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. A lot of time. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got him. Oh, he got loose. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Parker. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Making side adjustments here. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He'll pull it down and run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Sooners with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here.
There he goes. Plows through the defense. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Huskers want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. It's on target and complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back to throw, it's Parker. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6th, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Sooner offense returns to the field. I know they put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground. And
turning it on! And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Wide receiver comes in motion. The gift to the back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. They've got him penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Oh, my God.
This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Going the other way, and he's got room. Ball down at the